When you are personally like shopping for clothing, do you find that you gravitate towards a specific arbitrarily gendered space, or are you looking mostly for the garment, or is there another thing going through your mind when you go seeking out clothing?
It depends on what I'm shopping for, really. If I'm going in there just to browse, I tend to gravitate towards the more female section, just because they got skirts and stuff, and that's kind of where I'm at. But if I'm looking for like t-shirts or pants, then I'm going to mostly go to the men's section, because honestly, their sizing fits better, and it is more comfy. And so it just depends on the article, really.
Do you feel that clothing is inherently gendered?
I don't think clothing items are inherently gendered. A lot of it is societal, and as a history major, you can see like those trends changing constantly. So I don't think they're inherently gendered.
That's totally open to how the person feels on the given day or when they're shopping.
They can be cultural too. Like that can play a really big part into why they're gendered too. I think it's so many different factors that to just say it's straight gendered, I think is a little narrow-minded to think of it as.
For sure. Do you have any other thoughts or contributions on like?
No, I pretty much said let men wear skirts. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I love it. I love it. So tell us a little bit about why you started Velour.
Well, we both love fashion, and we downsized and moved to a house on Memorial Drive. And I looked at her closet filled with clothes and my closet filled with clothes, and we decided we're going to sell our clothes on our front porch. So we did. And we were called the Front Porch. We evolved to being a pop-up for many years, and then at markets, Market Collective, and then we started the store 2 years ago.
So with the layout of your store, you are the only gender-neutral layout of a store in Calgary. Am I wrong?
I think so. We think so.
Yeah. I think so.
We just wanted it to be an accessible spot, a really enjoyable shopping experience for everybody. So we thought gender-neutral sorting was very easy. Vintage clothes come in very gender-specific things, but for us it's not really about what gender you are, just fit, and if you look good, feel good.
When we opened the store, we had organized the store with a men's section and a women's section, and I wasn't really feeling comfortable with that. Watching guys who seem to inherently know to just dart to the back of stores because that's where they think that's where they belong, and we really wanted to change that a lot. Plus, we are both very supportive of the LGBT community and wanted to make our store warm and inviting and inclusive for everyone. As a store owner, it is taking a bit of a risk of losing customers as a result of organizing the store gender neutral, but we felt it was the right thing to do. So we took the plunge, and so what we have now are just racks sorted by type of clothing. So when people come in, we say, we've got the store organized gender neutral.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Yeah.
Can we start by you two introducing yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Elizabeth Dayo. I'm the founder and president of the UCalgary Fashion Network.
And my name is James Demers. I'm the executive director of the Calgary Queer Arts Society.
Wonderful. So I was just curious how this project came to be and how this all went down.
Right, so each year the UCF has a charity fashion show with different themes. So this year we decided to have an event centered around gender diversity and inclusivity. So we essentially started planning and sort of organizing this back last semester around September. So yeah, it's just basically a bunch of students who just want to advocate for a good cause.
I was lucky enough to do a fashion panel with the UFC a couple of months ago, I guess.
Yeah.
And we got to having a great conversation, and they invited us to be part of it. And as an art organization, we were like, absolutely, that sounds great. And several of my performers are in the show and performed, which is amazing. So yeah, it's all good for me.
Personally, I think the future is genderless, and I think it's quite important to sort of recognize the importance of recognizing gender on the spectrum within the fashion and beauty industry. So I thought that's a good opportunity to provide a tangible representation of that at a fashion show.
And I think just the the role of activism within fashion is so
Absolutely.
incredibly vital, and
Yeah.
getting something like this happening is so rare and impossible.
Yeah, and I want to add really quickly, the body diversity represented in the show here is something that's really significant because we often see androgyny as sort of one type of body, and so the show has done a phenomenal job of bringing that into the forefront, and I think that's really important to talk about, right? Gender is all bodies as much as it is all identities, and you've shown that here today, which is great.